Good morning, students. Myself, Dr. Sanika Deshmukh, who is Program in Charge of Certificate in Disaster Management for Hospital and Healthcare Organization Program. I will be briefing you about the case study 1. Already you might have received the learner handbook in which we have mentioned about the case study 1. Now, what is case study? In case study, we have continuous assessment in which there is case study 1 and term and assessment in which there is case study 2. So there are two submissions of case study. Now for assessment for case study, we have for case study 4 credits and the marks for continuous assessment is 70 marks and for term and assessment it is of 30 marks. So the case study is of total 100 marks and it is of 4 credits. Now I'll brief you about the submission. In continuous assessment, there is submission 1. In submission 1, we have case study 1. In case study 1, we have distributed it into two parts, A case study 1, B case study 1. Now in A case study 1, there are, I'll brief you in detail about the case study 1, A and B. Now case study 1 is of 30 marks for man-made disasters and B case study 1 for natural disasters, it is of 40 marks. Now I will brief you again related to case study 1A, you have to prepare one case study and for B case study 1, you have to prepare 2 case studies of natural disasters. The submission date for this case study 1 is 15th October 2021 and for term and assessment in which there is submission 2 for case study 2 it is of 30 marks and the submission date is 15 November 2021. Now what is A case study 1? I brief you that it is of man-made disasters. It is a continuous assessment and the learners are required to submit one case study on the topic chosen related to man-made disasters in hospital management. Now what are these topics? I have noted down few examples of man-made disasters: explosions, fire, road accidents, conventional warfare, nuclear and chemical warfare, collapse of building, chemical poisoning, hurricane, toxic material, pollutions, civil unrest like riots and conflicts, epidemics. So these are few examples. You can take and prepare a case study on these topics. So this is about A case study 1, which is man-made disasters. I will brief you how to do this case study 1. Learners are required to write in his or her own words on the chosen topics. It should cover following points. What are the points to be covered in case study? First is introduction of the topic. Now in introduction, you can write a general statement introducing the topic and drawing attention on the main facts. After introduction comes the body of the case. In this, the learner needs to stress upon discussing the supporting or the opposing points in the topic. Learner should explain his or her opinion on the topic, and then comes the conclusion. Learner needs to write a closing sentence, that is a suggestion for the future, something remarkable. Try to show the relation between the introduction and the concluding paragraph. Very important are the references. In references, list the books, articles, websites that are referred. Follow APA style of referencing. So this is about references. You should follow APA style of references. Now this format is also uploaded in the LMS. So you have to cover the following points is introduction, body of the case, conclusion and references, which is of APA style. That was about case study 1A. Now part B case study 1, you should write about natural disasters. As a part of continuous assessment, learners are required to submit in brief 2 case studies. Now in this you have to prepare 2 cases. In case study 1A part, you have to prepare only one case. In this natural disaster, you have to prepare 2 different cases and upload. Natural disasters, hospital management. Now I will give you the examples of natural disasters are earthquake, volcanic eruptions, landslides, avalanches, windstorms, tornadoes, hailstorms and snowstorms, sea surge, floods, hurricane, cyclone, drought, floods. So all these are examples of natural disasters. You can choose any two topics and prepare two different case studies. Now in this also the learner has to write in his own words on the chosen topic. Learner needs to download the instruction which is given in the learning management system for suggested topics, and the template is given accordingly. You can prepare and upload it. It should cover the following points. Same thing, introduction of the topic, general statement introducing the topic and drawing attention on the main facts, then body of the case, and this learner needs to stress upon discussing the supporting or the opposing points in the topic. Learner should explain in his or her opinion about the topic. Conclusion, learner needs to use a closing sentence, that is a suggestion for the future, something remarkable. Try to show the relation between the introduction and the concluding paragraph. References, list the books, articles, websites that are referred. Follow APA style of referencing. So all this is to be covered. What is to be covered? Introduction, body of the case, conclusion and references. This is about case study 1, B part. Now very important are the formatting guidelines. What should be the font size? Times New Roman, and the font size should be 12. The line spacing, body of the test, list of tables, graphs, charts, bibliography. The space should be 1.5. The word count, this is written average word count. It might exceed or it might be less also, a bit less. About 600 words is required, that is about 2 pages it should be. And the learner need to upload the case study 1 in the learning management system. Very important, the plagiarism. What is similarity index? Plagiarism includes copying, using another person's language or ideas as if they are your own. So that is copying, quoting directly, paraphrasing, using ideas, cutting and pasting. Learner needs to enclose the plagiarism declaration with both case studies while submitting them for evaluation. You can refer the instructions given in the learning management system for the format. Plagiarism, the format is also given in the learner management, in the learner handbook. So accordingly, you have to prepare and you have to submit. It is also uploaded in the template, in the elements. So this is about the case study 1. Thank you.